Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Cooking with Unity. I'm your host, Max. With me are Phil and Jeffrey, and we're doing more VOGJam stuff today.
I'm here.
So
am I.
Let's get started.
Main screen turn on.
There we go.
What
It's
you say?
No, main screen turn on. That's what I say.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
make your time.
Yeah, you just make that time. So, what we got so far?
You have no chance to survive.
We've got 2 levels.
Uh-huh.
Ha ha ha.
We have the ability to shoot dudes. Ammo works. We have walls that stop working. You can mark them by pressing Alt, and it marks the wall as there's a problem.
We have a grumpy reticle.
We have a grumpy reticle. And we have a pseudo scoring system. When we beat the level, it will tell us +1 point for marking a bug correctly, +1 point for marking a bug correctly, -1 for missing a bug. There was a third one. Oh no. But yes. So that's what we've got. So what we're going to do today is first we're going to play around with the stencil stuff that I briefly showed yesterday, just because I think it's going to be cool. And Jeffrey thinks it's going to be cool, and Phil thinks it's going to be cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a power-up. This something we haven't really seen in the game before, I don't think. At least not... I can't think of one offhand, which is rare for me. But basically we're going to make a power-up that is different depending on what angle you approach it at. And it's going to cover both ammo and health. We currently don't have health, so we'll probably build that system around as we work on this. But yeah, it's a cool effect, and sometimes in game competition stuff, the cool effects are more important than making the game work. So we'll see how this all goes.
That's true.
So here's the effect.
And in this competition, it's a buggy game, so
Yes.
that's very true.
Exactly.
Cool effects.
So this is basically what we're going to be doing. So at the horizontal angle, you'll be able to get power up A, and then at another angle you'll get power up B. So I'm going to go ahead and prefab. Can I just combine all of these into one thing, and then also the sphere and the cube? I'm just curious if this will all still work. Yeah, everything's still great. We're going to throw this into prefabs, and I'm going to call this Power up. Why not?
Rise from your grave.
Oh, rise from your grave. No, it's more like rise from your grave. That's what it's more like.
All right. So while I'm in here, I'm going to clear out some stuff that we don't need. So we need the renderers on all these things. Well, actually, we need the cube and the sphere as... Oh, actually, no, you don't. We're going to get rid of the... I have to do these separate. The capsule collider on the mesh cylinder. We're going to remove that. We're going to remove the colliders from the cube and the sphere, which are separate types of colliders, so I'll have to do that manually. And I don't think these things had any... Oh, they do have colliders, so let's get rid of those colliders as well.
Blades of steel.
And anything else that might have a collider. Looking good. No colliders.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think we're good on colliders now.
So let's apply that. And let's move back into one of our game scenes. So, scenes, test 1. Save all.
Why do we have 3 scenes in stencil?
This is all stencil tests.
Oh, I see.
It's because Jeffrey is quite thorough.
Oh, I see.
He doesn't just build like one test scene, he builds 3.
Oh, I would
That's
build
awesome.
like one.
Well,
I guess
part
depending on things.
Part of the problem with the stencils, though, is depending on how you lay them out, some of the stencils might show other things.
Oh, nice. Rawr, I hunger. Ron Howard, Ron Howard. Ha ha ha, beware, I live.
People are talking about Sinistar, that's great.
Yeah.
And they initiated it too.
Yeah,
That's
it wasn't
crazy.
me this
That's
time.
That's crazy.
Ron Howard, Ron Howard.
We're gonna have to disable jumping.
Yeah, we will.
Why?
All right, that's a known issue. We're going to put that on the list of known issues.
We have
Character
to
is able to jump. He should not be able to jump.
we have to put colliders out in the distance so that you can mark the.
Oh, did you jump over that?
No, I
okay.
didn't. It looked like I did. I just jumped over it. Whee!
So you can mark.
Oh, and that one's dead too.
The no clear.
Yeah. Mark the no clear. Oh.
No, I mean put colliders way out in the distance so that you can look at where it's not clearing and mark that as a bug.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's not a bug, though. That's a feature. That's for speed. Because clearing the screen is so expensive these days. It's not. So what are we doing? It was expensive back in the day, though. You didn't want to clear the screen. There were a lot of systems where they couldn't afford clearing the screen at all. And Nintendo and Super Nintendo are among them. So
They didn't clear the screen one bit.
they would use. Well, I think they had like a sprite layer system thing, but I think they also use dirty rect systems in certain cases. So, what a dirty rect system is, you mark a portion of the screen that is changed as dirty. So, like if you move one thing on the screen, you just redraw it. Well, you erase the old one and then you redraw the new one in the new location.
The original NES is kind of a fascinating
Things
of hardware.
were a lot harder to do back in the day.
Yeah, they were.
So, what are we doing? So, we're going to do test. We're going to... Okay, yeah, let's just get this this power up in the scene first. So, we're going to go prefabs. We're going to grab the power up, and we're going to place it in here. It's sweet. It's huge. So, and it's working. It's just it doesn't look like it's working because I have the spheres selected. Yay. It doesn't affect anything else in the scene, so that's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this power up considerably smaller. I'm just going to scale it at the root node.
Oh, it is huge. Why is that thing so huge?
Because it didn't matter.
It's still too big.
Is it?
Yes. Make it 1.
All right, 1.
No, point. Yeah, 0.1. Yeah. Look at that. I bet it's tiny now. Look at it. See, it's so cool now.
Looks good. Looks good. All right, so is that about eye level? I want to make it so that that's just about perfect. Most games have their power-ups on the ground. We're going to float them.
Nice.
Because it looks cool. And because the visual effect works best from these angles, so...
Can we make it so that the enemies can get the power up?
We certainly probably will by accident, but...
You know what we should actually do is we should change what they were in the middle to be like little spritey icons.
What do you mean?
Oh,
yeah, we can do that.
Point.
We can do that. Yeah, we can change what it is. We're just going to work with it right now just so that we can get the logic working.
I was
but
just saying that.
Yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, what are we going to do? So, we're going to...
Yeah.
So, let's make a basic just ammo pickup first. And then we'll extend it to be... Well, let's not call it an ammo pickup, though. Let's call it ammo health is what we're going to call the script. And let's just start and pretend it's an ammo thing, and then we'll change it more as we go. So, public class ammo health, public float, no. Public int, ammo amount equals 10.0 f. Public int, actually let's do public float health amount equals, and this is wrong. Yeah, this is not right. But I still need it, so we'll just do 10 here, and we'll just do 10.0 f here. What are we going to do? So this is, how are we orienting this thing right now? Power up. So the z-axis is where you get one, and the x-axis is where you get the other. So what we're going to do is on collision enter. So if I set this up with a collider, like an honest-to-goodness collider, as opposed to a trigger, we can get information about how we hit this thing and the direction that we hit this thing. So let's give that a shot. What we're going to do is we're going to give this thing a collider, add component, collider, box collider seems appropriate for this, for the shape. And we're going to make it, how big? Bigger, evidently. So 13, so let's do 10 by 10 by 10. Is it just so perfect that it's inside of it somehow? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Or
Oh, it's in the frame.
yeah, yeah, it is. That's the.
Oh, that's
I'll
awesome.
stick with it. That's perfect. All right, so we have the collider. We're going to add a physics rigid body. We are going to set it as is kinematic. Hopefully, we'll still be able to get some collision info out of this. This part of this will be a slight experiment. So. There's other methods we can use if this doesn't work, but I'm going to start with this one. Void on collision enter. And we are actually going to need to know what we've collided with this time. So collision col. So on collision enter. So col dot. So there's contacts, there's collider, there's game object, there's relative velocity. Relative velocity is what we want. What this is this is the velocity relative to the other object that's colliding with it. And this is a vector that we can then check against, with a dot product of its orientation and kind of make this happen. So, yeah. So if, vector 3 dot, and we're going to dot the relative velocity and transform, lowercase transform dot forward. Wait, hold on. So we want to see if it's, actually this will be easier with the quaternion angle. Because dot product basically would give a value of 1 if we're in the exact same direction and -1 if we're in the opposite direction. So it's really good checking for opposites. It's not so good checking for side to side. I'm sure that there's ways that you could do it for that, but we're actually going to change it to so quaternion dot angle. This gives the unsigned angle between two quaternions, which is perfect. So the quaternions we're going to use is quaternion.look rotation, and we use, what is it, relative col dot relative velocity. And the other angle that we need is transform dot forward. This still has some problems with it too, because we want the angle to be, that's fine, whatever.
I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen?
It's not going to work, and then we'll write it differently.
That's right.
No, the worst that's going to happen is it'll work just fine, but then there'll be some hidden horrible secret that we'll find out about the Unity engine that, no.
Actually, that is kind of the worst that will happen.
Yeah, that can happen, certainly. Not that will happen. I think this will be pretty straightforward. So if it's less than 45.0 f, and actually we're going to calculate this once, so we're just going to do float angle equals boop. And so if angle is less than 45 degrees, or angle is greater than
135.
Yes, 135.0 f. Then we will. I guess we were just going to make this a health pickup first, and I forgot that we were doing that. But I'm just going to do a debug log right now. Debug.log picked up health. We're just going to pretend that this one is the health one. And then else debug.log picked up picked up health, picked up ammo. And then finally, destroy.
Don't destroy it yet. That way we can.
Well, I'm not really sure
do
how
one
it'll.
scene over and over.
Okay, all right, we'll leave it for right now. But I'm really not sure how it's going to react with being a kinematic, rigid body that we're trying to get collisions out of.
What was the error?
Quaternion angle, quaternion has some invalid arguments. Oh yeah, we need to use quaternion look rotation. Actually, we can just use transform dot rotation. There we go. Save. All right. So, we didn't put the script on it.
That also.
So, ammo health, we put it on power up. We hit play. We bump into it. And nothing happens.
You almost jumped on it.
Well, we're not entering it.
Well, it's a collision. We don't need to enter it. So, but yeah, so the fact that it's not doing anything means to me that that it's not working. All right, so let's do it as a trigger then instead. And so we're still going to use is kinematic. We're still going to use ammo health. We're going to switch this to on trigger enter. Collider col. All right. And what we're going to do is we don't have col.relative velocity anymore. We just have the collider that we're doing. So what we're going to use is we need to know the current movement intent. So let's make it so that player, where's the player? First person controller. That's right, we use a first person controller. Let's just use facing. It's not exactly correct, but we'll do it. So what we're going to do is... Actually, is there something we can get on the character controller for the... Character controller...
Oh, like the current velocity?
Yeah. Controller test con dot... What do we got? Attach rigid body, bounds, camera, center, collider... Slope limit, step off it. Velocity, there it is. All right.
Oh, nice.
So, character controller equals col.get component. I'm gonna say in children. No, it's at the very root of it. Where's the colliders and stuff? I think it'll just be fine just doing it. Get component.
Yeah, let's try it.
Get component. Character controller. Now I have a character controller. We're going to use the angle between transform.rotation and look rotation character dot velocity. And, yeah, let's try this again. Save. And we hit play. And here we go. Picked up health. Good sign. Picked up ammo. Good sign. Now let's try and trick it. Picked up health. Good sign. Or do you think it shouldn't behave that way?
How should it... What do you mean?
Like in the case when you're not looking at it, what should you pick up?
It should be whatever. Well, that's the problem, right? Like, so, in my opinion, the way it should function is that if you walk into the side that's health, even if you aren't facing it.
Okay, that's how we set it up.
Yeah,
that's
good.
how we set it up. Okay, cool. Let's make sure it works on the other side too, just in case. But
Good.
this should
Wait,
this should
what's
work.
the missing component?
That was because the Cactus Man touched our
Oh.
power up, and he doesn't have a character controller. Yeah,
Well,
picked up health.
We have a only collide
Picked
with
up
player,
ammo.
I think, don't we? So we can
Yeah,
fix that pretty
That's what we're
fast.
going to do. We're going to just go project settings, physics.
I mean, don't we already have that layer? Only collide with player? or
Player
something?
only hotbox. Yeah, actually, we do. Perfect.
I don't remember
So
what it's... Oh, for ending the...
ending the level.
Yeah.
So yeah, player only hotbox. Yes, change children. So if we hit play now, if that Cactus Man walks through it, it shouldn't cause any trouble anymore.
And now we can try...
Cactus
now
Man
we
isn't
can
going
add
to
destroy
try.
to it also if you want.
Yes.
Cactus Man isn't going to cause us no trouble no more. You're not going to cause us no trouble no more, Cactus Man.
Cactus
Man! Your reign of terror has ended.
Now we could.
The power up.
We
Shoot the
could.
power up.
How about we lerp between the amounts? So like if you collect it here, you get 50-50.
Shoot the power up.
Shoot the
I
power
would
up. All
actually
right,
like
I'm shooting
that.
it.
We need a shoot animation or something.
Yeah, we need
that
something.
Pew pew pews.
Yeah, we need a pew pew pew. A sound would help.
I can pew 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 sound. I can
hit effect would help.
I can make like a pew pew pew.
Let's do a hit effect. Let's just do that real quick. That'll help the most. That'll
We can
give us the
make
most bang for
sounds
the
real
bump.
quick.
All right, or we can do that too. But let's do a hit
yeah.
effect first. So
And a bullet.
this will go under not gun but basic gun, and what we want is public game object hit effect, and then what we will do is we will send a message damage, and then we will additionally instantiate hit effect hit dot point, and who cares about the rotation? Quaternion dot, actually let's do hit dot normal. That way we can do more complex effects if we want to. Though we're probably gonna do something very basic to start. So hit effect, hit point, hit normal. This will just create the same effect on everything for right now. That'll be fine for our purposes right now. Best overloaded message for method match. Instantiate hasn't dotted arguments. I must have done. Oh yeah, that's because this is not a quaternion. So quaternion dot look rotation hit dot normal. Save.
Not to be confused with hit.abnormal.
AB normal.
AB normal.
All right, so now we need to actually. So first of all, if I can just click,
Abby
we'll
someone.
get unassigned reference exception. Perfect. So let's just create a quickie particle effect, 3D particle system, and let's just go into the inspector. Do we have additive as a material yet? No, so we're going to create that. Create material additive particles. We go to particles additive. We apply this to our particle system. We go to our additive particles and make them a little less blocky. Or do we want the blocky still? Do we like the blocky style? I'm just going to use default particle.
It should still be...
And this will just be a quick explosion. I'm gonna just leave it a conic so that it explodes out towards us like a backwash
that
type
makes
thing.
sense.
And so we will set the rate to 0, and we'll set the particle burst. We'll just do 100 particles, and we want it to be really fast. Start lifetime. So start speed has to be random so that it doesn't just create that same
Yeah.
thing every time. Yeah. And start lifetime is going to be 1 second. Let's see how that looks. That's not short enough. 0.5. Actually, let's make it 1, and then we'll fade it after 0.5 seconds. What happened here? Start speed random between 2 constants is what I wanted. There we go. So it does that. We're going to make the shape so that the radius is very small. We're going to, let's see, make it a little bit faster at the top there. We're going to make the particles considerably smaller. 0.25, maybe somewhere in there. And I'm going to change the color to be kind of a yellow, but with some blue in it so that it will additive to white. And let's make those particles a little bit bigger. Let's make it so that there's less of them. And let's make them fade out. So color over lifetime. Do the same thing that we did last time. We'll set it to about, actually let's make it 50% that they start to fade.
That.
And at 100% we set the alpha to 0. Let's see how that looks. Looks too big still and too long.
What does it
so
look like?
0.5.
Way too big. Do we want it to explode upwards?
0.3.
By the way,
it's going to explode towards us.
Towards
Is
us?
what it's going to do.
Is this a hit on a bullet?
There, that'll be good.
By the way?
Be good. This will be a good test. So, yeah, this is a hit effect. Going to create a prefab. We're going to delete this. We're going to then go to our main camera gun. I'm going to rename this to basic gun. And we're going to put our hit effect into here. We're going to hit play. And now when we shoot, we get nice little shot effects where we hit it.
Including on the box.
Yep, including on the box, including on the dude. They repeat, though. That's kind of annoying. So let's fix that real quick. Power up. No, not hit effect, looping off.
Don't
there
we have
go.
the destroy?
We already have the destroy thing, so we just throw kill particles when done on the hit effect.
Do we want to update the prefab? Or
That is the prefab.
Yeah, there is.
We just updated
yeah,
it. So
yeah, sorry.
no worries. Cool. All right.
Want to get some sounds?
I want to do something else first. I'm going to do default hit effect is what we're going to call this. And I'm going to add one more thing. I'm just going to create a container script. We're just going to call this hit effect. And all this is going to do is going to be as basic as a script can get. It's really not even a script. It's just a container. We're just going to have a public game object hit effect. Save. And what we're going to do is hit effect. No. Hit effect equals hit.collider.get component. We do get component and children. Hit effect. Hit effect. Did I not call this? Yeah, I did. It's just not. Is it not saved?
Oh yeah, we should save everything.
Yeah, we should. I agree. As a matter of fact, let's do that right now. Does this still work? I think that'll compile. Yeah, let's just save scenes, save project.
Save everything. We gonna
and
check
go
that
into
in.
Source tree and switch over to VOGJam and grab all of our stuff.
Do you have to copy the hit effect back in since you
for
changed the name to default hit effect?
Thingy. Yes, I probably do. So we're going to go back to our basic gun. We're going to set our default hit effect to hit effect. And we're going to go ahead and apply. I'm going to apply the whole for its person controller. It's been a while. So what are we doing now? What we're doing now is we are going to attach a hit effect. So the reason I want to do this is because in the case of this guy, we get some kind of odd angles off of him, with shooting from him from certain angles, and possibly even from the front.
He's a sphere, or he's a capsule, right?
Oh yes, that's right. It's because he's a capsule.
Yeah.
So we could change that to a box, and that would at least make it look better. But the thing is, that's not the right effect for hitting him anyway. So
no, we actually kind of don't want that effect.
What we want
on him, right?
is no, we definitely want the effect on him.
Just
so
not the default one.
What we're going to do is we're going to grab this hit effect and we're going to place this on our Cactus Man.
Cactus Man.
And I'm going to grab Cactus Particle Gibbs, duplicate them.
Cactus Man.
Well, I don't need. I'm going to break the prefab instance rather, and we're going to call this
Cactus Man.
Cactus Particle, Cactus Hit Particle, and this one will be like our current Hit Particle, but much less over the top. So if we stop and simulate right now, that's a lot. Well, that's kind of cool.
I like it.
We're going to make the emission be like 30, and should we still have the gravity on it? Yeah, let's do the gravity still, but let's make the start speed between 0 and 2, and let's see how that looks. The other thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make him invulnerable real quick. So we've got this Cactus Hit Particle. Let's first make a prefab. Let's delete this. And then we're going to go to Cactus Hit Particle. We're going to put this on Cactus Man Hit Effect, Cactus Hit Particle. And we need to finish this code. If hit effect does not equal null, we copy this. Instantiate hit effect dot hit effect.
That does seem kind of silly.
We already had text.text, so and then else we do our default.
Nice.
File save. Play. Alright, so if we shoot him now, we should get, yeah, that looked more right. Still seemed really big. So I'm going to make the start speed even lower. And yeah, let's just save this, save project. And let's make it so that we can shoot him a few more times. I'm just going to make the Cactus Man invulnerable by turning off his, or just turn his health. Oh, we have health. Do we actually use it? I don't remember us having health.
I don't either, but apparently we do.
When did we do this? Health. Do we check health?
No.
We totally check health.
Do we check health, really?
This totally works. Alright, well, let's make the health like 10. Have to use all those bullets perfectly. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so our problem is...
Oh, they just all appear.
Oh, that's the problem. Okay, so the speed wasn't the problem. So
it was the radius that they were emitting.
Exactly. So the hit particle, we're going to make the start speed. I'm going to bring it back up to 3, and we're going to make it so that the shape
is not
has a radius of 0.
Yes, it could be a sphere, right? But it just doesn't need a radius that's that big.
So now when you shoot him, there we go.
That's cool. I like that.
It works.
And we have 0 ammo.
Go back and pick up some ammo.
I'm trying. I picked up health. All right, hold on. Ammo.
Ammo.
It's not helping.
Ammo.
It's not helping. Okay, let's make
We
it help.
need to make it help.
So, so now what we're gonna do is go back to ammo health, and what we're gonna do is we're going to, instead of debug log, well, we'll leave the debug log for right now. But what we're gonna do is, so the ammo one is here. We're gonna consider the circle the health, and the other one the ammo. So debug log picked up ammo. What we're going to do is, where do we do the shooting stuff. It's in gun. So we get the gun from the player. How were we doing this before with the display ammo? I'm just curious. Alright, cool. Let's just do it this way. So we get our current gun, and these are going to be magical ammo. It just will fill up whatever gun that you've got.
I'm okay with that.
And so gun, current gun, get component gun dot current ammo. Oh, this is not settable right now. So what we will do is we will fix that. Where is it's in gun, which I don't have open. So gun, current ammo, get set value. Current ammo equals value. Is it value?
I thought it was.
I thought it was too.
Maybe it's a capital V or something, although it usually isn't.
See if it compiles. Looks good to me. I usually thought
So
it
it's
became
just not
blue.
doing-
It's not
Yeah,
becoming
yeah, I
blue
thought it
for some
did.
reason. Int value. Did I make a value somewhere?
Well, no, but it knows that the current ammo is.
Okay,
maybe that's
fair
why.
enough. Yeah. All right.
That's interesting.
So what are we doing? So now we go back to our ammo health. We say current ammo plus equals ammo amount. And now we're going to make it blow up. We're going to say destroy game object.
I don't think we should blow it up yet.
Okay.
So we can just get massive amounts of ammo.
Save, play. Alright, so we're gonna kill that guy, and then we're gonna be like, I got 10 ammo.
Got
20,
30,
30, 40.
We're not checking our cap, are we?
Not that.
No ammo. Good. We're not checking what?
The cap of
The
ammo.
cap of the maximum ammo on the gun.
Well, let's check it right now. We are not.
So should we be doing that in
So
the
let's
gun?
fix that real quick.
Or in the...
That's in gun.
I think we should do that in the
It's
gun.
definitely in
Yeah.
gun. So what we're gonna do is
In the set, just check the.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So set.
You can clamp it afterwards. Just do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could really easily, right? Just if it's greater than whatever the maximum
Current
is, then set
ammo.
it to the maximum.
If current ammo is
Unless we have
greater
enemies
than
that steal ammo or something.
equal to,
Then you'd want to check both boundaries.
if it's greater than max ammo,
Always naming variables after yourself.
Yeah. Why can't that be Jeff ammo?
Or fill ammo.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good function.
Fill ammo.
We'll have a different
Fill
power-up that just
ammo.
fills your ammo.
yeah.
Fill ammo needs
That's gonna be the that's gonna be the code. It's like it's gonna be PPPHIL ammo.
I like that. I'm okay with that.
Has to be PP because Pushy Pixels, right? Because IDsoft did ID, right? So yeah,
PP
doesn't
fill
sound
ammo?
as good. Well, LucasArts
wait.
did LA on there.
So
LA,
is it-
LAKFA.
So is it
H-I-L?
PPPHIL?
Sounds like you just are stuttering really bad when you say my name.
Current
Bill.
ammo equals max ammo. So now if we hit save and we hit play, first I'm going to shoot some stuff here. I'm gonna be like, no, he's still coming, and then we're gonna get some ammo and finish him off. And why is that still looping? Did I not apply that? I swore I saw that particle loop. Did I just click again and thought
Maybe
that I
you
saw it?
clicked it
I must
again.
have clicked again.
So we're gonna try to max out.
So we're gonna
the
try and
ammo.
max out the ammo here. Looking good.
Yeah. So if you shoot a few times, boom, 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 100.
They're
I
definitely
did
repeating.
see that particle.
Let's look at the hit effect. Inspector. It doesn't say looping.
Maybe your the amount that it can fire off at one time is lower than the maximum particle amount, so it's firing them off
Set to
separately.
1,000 max particles. I would hope that 30 particles wouldn't equal 1,000. Let me check. First of all, catch hit particle. Okay, it has kill particles. I'm done. Let me just look at this. What's going on here? So if we shoot one of these and pause, and we go to hit effect clone, doesn't say it's looping, so that's good.
Yeah. Remember we had this problem at one point with another game
No, I don't.
where we were having particles just loop for no reason. I remember that happening. I just don't remember what the solution was or if it was actually a problem. It was like when we looked back onto the wall that they were there. It was
I remember that. We were flying
Yeah.
over a big rectangle.
yes, it was the space flying game. Remember that, Max? The flying game where we would see the particle effects just happen sometimes after they had been already played through, but it would only be like when you were coming back onto the screen. But I don't remember exactly what the reproduction step is for it. And
Oh, now they're going to behave.
of
Now that we're
course,
testing
because we're
things.
looking for it. That's the way it works.
I'm thinking we should make it so that there's one check that we're not doing for this thing. We should make it so that it doesn't work on... Oh, it doesn't work on the... Wait, it should. Yeah, it does. Okay.
Okay.
We need to make sure it doesn't work on those.
It doesn't?
Well, I think that if it doesn't have collision, it shouldn't support the...
I guess.
Well, I mean, we can do it either way.
There could be particle
But
collision.
the reason I was thinking about that is maybe we could have something that you can't actually reach, but you'd have to test it because you have to shoot through something, or yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, we're on level 2 now.
Yep, we are.
And you don't have enough ammo because we all don't have the ammo
Whoa.
thing on this one.
They're cheating.
They
You're gonna
are
have to-
cheating.
You're gonna have to make it through there to get away from them.
Wow, that's a bad one. The wall over there
Jump
must
on
have been
top of
open.
them. Jump
Yeah.
on top of them.
Trying to. I made it. Yeah, both those walls. That's awesome. That's totally awesome. That I didn't even think about that actually happening. That's just awesome that can happen. So
They took advantage of it.
hit effect.
Yeah.
Why is it coming back when looking at it again? That doesn't make any sense.
Why that particle does that sometimes?
I'm going to save all, save project. I'm going to quit Unity. I'm going to
Save mono develop stuff.
save all
if you
this
haven't
stuff.
started.
I'm sure that this is saved, but yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good. Omega Boost. It's all good.
good.
Carry out the mission carefully. All right.
Oh, that's such a cool game. You know,
If you haven't played
say-
Omega Boost, you have missed out on a PlayStation classic.
People say that people know Polyphony, right? Is that their name? Polyphony?
Yes, Polyphony
From
Digital.
Gran Turismo. But in my opinion, their amazing game is Omega Boost. Like that is just an amazing game, and it doesn't get like any recognition.
So someday someone's going to be working on my code and be like, Omega Boost is awesome. What the heck does that mean?
Omega Boost is awesome.
All right, so
They'll probably go to Google and type it in.
yeah, they might. They just might.
That is true.
That would be too optimal.
It has
honestly.
Static X music in it and everything. It's so cool. That game's
good game.
great.
It's a really good game. All right, so we shoot, we do a bunch of shooting. We like look away, pretend that they're gone, and then they came back. They totally came back. Why did they come back?
Gotta be a reason.
Unity particles repeating. I guess we could just watch that episode that
No,
we
see,
did like during the
knows about
episode.
Omega Boost. He says,
Awesome!
"Why- stop having good taste."
Stop having good taste. Excellent.
Oh, and Loki knows Omega Boost as well.
Excellent.
Good. I'm glad to hear that people know about Omega Boost.
Omega Boost is actually that's funny. That was one of the earliest memories I have of you. Is actually Omega Boost.
Oh, because
you were selling me Omega Boost
telling you
at
on
the game
Omega
store.
Boost I was telling you about Omega Boost. I was like,
this game's amazing. I've never heard of it. I'm like, you showed it to me. I'm like, this game is amazing.
and then you played Zone of the Enders too, and Omega Boost.
And then I tried it on Bleem, and by the way, Omega Boost on Bleem, I think Bleem was made for Omega Boost. It's perfect. Like, it's weird. Fire once only. There's an auto destruct on particles? When did that happen? Wait, when did
what?
Do they have that? Is that a real thing?
If that's a real thing, I think I want some of that.
Where's auto destruct? Unity particles auto.
I'm more of a mecha fan because of Evangelion, but that's just me.
The tutorial says check the auto destruct box, but that box isn't there. Oh, Legacy Particles had an auto destruct. Wait, what?
They did. I remember that actually.
What?
I remember that before
That's
they changed
so
the
dumb.
Shuriken particle system. It did have an auto
they
destruct.
changed that like years ago. How have they not added an auto destruct if they already had one? It's not like I thought that maybe they just had programmers that just were like, "Why would you need that? You can program one. Why would you need that?" But evidently they knew about it and then they stopped knowing about it.
Priority queue.
Yeah, that was a P3 thing. It's
So
just
true.
like I don't. People can write their own script. That's P3. There's a workaround.
All right, so we do this. I'm going to look directly at it and see what happens. All right. Nothing happens. All of them slowly delete themselves. That's great. But all right, we're starting something. This is because I don't want to spend too much extra time on this episode. There's other things I'd like to be doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into GitHub. We're going to go into VOGJam 01. We're going to go into assets. Not assets. We're going to go into documentation. I'm just going to duplicate the outline because it's faster than other things. We're going to call this instruction manual. And all we're going to do is known issues. Gun particles sometimes repeat when looking away and then back at the hit location. There we go. This is going to be going in our known issues for right now. For when people are reporting bugs, they'll know, oh, that's intentional, or we don't care about it anymore. Yeah. So solved the stupid way. We will actually probably solve this later. I just want to move on to something else. So let's.
What's in the particle destroy script?
Particle destroy is.
What's the difference between is alive and is playing?
Let's do is playing.
Whoops.
Because I thought the difference was is playing. So the difference is if the life of the particle, if the duration of the particle is shorter than the lifetime of the particles, then in the case of is playing, you'll have problems where the particles that have already been spawned will be deleted before they're dead. But it should be fine as long as we make sure that that's not the case. So I'm just going to make that change and see if that solves our problem, and then we're just going to stick with it.
We have an alpha from 50 to 100% though, so I might not even see it.
I am the alpha and the omega.
Nope, still happening. Didn't solve it. I'm going to go back to what we had.
But by alpha, I mean I'm somewhat transparent.
Yes.
Ay.
Oh, no. No, but Alpha's not transparent. It's Zardon who's transparent.
Yeah, that's true.
What if you set the max particles to 30?
Max particles to 30. All right, let's try it. Max particles 30.
Oh, and turn off play on. Oh no, wait. I guess we do want.
We kind of need play on awake.
Just weird.
But it's happening. It's totally happening.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Save scene, save project. Let's get a health system in real quick.
Maybe that's no. I guess it wouldn't have to do with destroy.
So, health system. We're going to go ahead on the first person controller. Let's create a script, C# script, player health. And player health is going to be public float health. Actually, public float initial health. Private float current health. We'll do the underscore. I'm going to just kind of copy some stuff from Gun here. Current health. Return. Current health. Current health. Current health. Current health. And we need a max health. Public float max health equals 100.0 F. Initial health equals 100.0 F. So return current health. We need to use max health here. Max health here. And looking good. Save. And what are we gonna do?
Add it to the power up.
Yes. We don't need anything else here for right now. We'll do game over logic later. So, float to int. I did something dumb. Current health is a float. Oh, this needs to be a float. And I did a current health.
Current health.
Did you send me an email?
No, I sent Jack stuff a message.
Okay.
So. It just you happen to
My
be
phone
in the
vibrated.
message.
Yeah, got
thing.
it. Got it. Player health. We're gonna throw this on the player. First person controller here. Inspector. I'm gonna tag this as the player as well, just so that in case we need that. Oh wait, no, sorry, we don't want to tag that as player. We use that for something else.
Apparently, we have an extra C in current health.
We did. It's gone now.
Oh.
That was minutes ago, but that's because
Sorry, I was
YouTube.
in the
Yeah, no, I got
chat
it. I got
stuff,
it. So, first person controller, we've got a health, initial health, max health, current health. We're going to add current health into display ammo. So, how do we get this? Yeah. Okay. So, what we will do is where is it? Gun. No. Basic gun. No. Ammo health. This is it. So I'm going to copy this little stylus thing.
A little style thing?
We're going to put it into here. We're going to change this to, say, game object player equals game object find object tag player. In this case, we're going to do player dot get component player health. We're going to call this a player health, and we want get component in. We've got an in parent now, right? Hopefully, get component in parent. Yay. So, get component parent.
Components.
Component. Thank you. We'll add a compile error on that. And we don't need to call this a gun. We'll call this player health. And player health dot current health equals health amount. Save. We're going to Duplicate display ammo. Save all. I'm going to call it display health. Save scene. Save project. What are we doing? Current health plus equals health amount. So
Display health.
we already have display health. Thank you. Health. Display health. And we will just grab this from our ammo health here. Copy all of this. And we go boop. And then we get rid of this and we print out current health, player.current health.toStream. Current health.current ammo. Save.
We might want to do an out of max.
Oh, like a 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. I made it 100 so that we didn't have to do that.
With health,
but
it's more with the ammo.
Oh yeah. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Actually, let's do that right now.
Health usually is 100, but ammo
So divided by
usually
gun.max ammo. But we need to make this actually a string. So plus the divided by symbol plus
divided by symbol.
gun max ammo dot.
Yeah.
Oh
to
yeah,
string.
that makes sense. Yeah. So you get the current ammo out of the max ammo.
Hopefully
Very
that's
nice, yeah.
not the slash that we have to escape. So if we hit play
No,
now,
it's the other one.
yay, 10 of 100, perfect.
It actually displays differently in monodevelop to let you know that it's the escape
Does it
character.
really? Why don't we get any particle effect on the ground? Or if we are getting it, maybe I'm just not seeing it. Oh, we
There
are.
it is, yeah.
I just wasn't seeing it.
Additive of yellow and white.
What? Why? Why?
I don't know, it's
Why?
great. It's super great. It's super great.
Known bug. Particles sometimes poopy.
Oh, can you go to the particle destroy script again and
We could
What?
add, here's what I'm going to add. Here's what we're going to fix it. Void, on became invisible, destroy game object. Let's see if this fixes it. So we shoot some stuff, and we turn around, and they go away. Yeah, that'll fix it.
What was the fix?
So the fix is, now when we turn around, they go
destroy
away.
as
So
well. So wait, they weren't destroying when they were done? Is that
they were
correct?
destroying when they were done. It's just that if we turned around, they would emit again and say that they weren't done.
maybe you have to stop
dumb.
them. Maybe it pauses them and then for some reason it plays them again.
Yeah, I don't
when
know.
They become visible.
Yeah, possibly, but this
Or
this
before
will
the
this will work
destroyers.
for now. I'm gonna go ahead and check some of this stuff in. Lots of stuff. We're moving too fast to know what we're putting in this thing. So, display health, display health, display
So
health.
let's add some text.
Yeah,
for
let's
it.
go to the
Nice.
canvas. We're going to add create UI text.
We can do
We're going to rename this text. Oh yeah, let's duplicate this text. That's even better. Let's delete this one.
musical
Hopefully that's the right
text.
one. Does it say ammo? Perfect. Good. We're going to call this health. We're going to call this ammo. We're going to hit apply. We're going to go to health. We're going to anchor it to the right hand side.
Nice.
We're going to set this to 10 again. And apply this. We're going to change this to say health.
Colon.
And we're going to make this right aligned.
So it's right justified. Yeah.
We're going to change the pivot. We're doing some of this blind, so let's actually start looking at it now. So we want to change the pivot point to be x1. There we go. And now when we put this position at 10, negative 10 rather, it'll be in the right position. And yeah, now all we have to do is remove display ammo. and add display health.
I think we should keep it left justified, so that when you go from triple digits to double digits, it doesn't
move. Yeah.
I mean,
I think
I'm kind
what
of
we should
mixed
do
feeling
is
about that,
I actually
honestly.
think we should do it completely different. I think we should drop the colon, and
Put the colon
we
ahead
should
of it.
put the stuff ahead of it. Yeah. So we
I
will
like
go
that best. That right there is the solution that I enjoy.
plus initial text.
Are we gonna have a colon there at all?
No,
Then what? Why do we have a colon on the ammo?
because colons don't make sense going the other direction. Like 0 colon or colon
But-
health, that doesn't make any sense.
But does it need to be there for the ammo either?
Why do we have 0 health? Oh, I know why. It's because player health, we didn't go and start and actually set the current health.
So that's my question.
What was that?
Is it necessary on the ammo one then?
No, it's not. We can get rid of it if
just-
that's something that visually squicks you. We'll
It
get
does.
rid of it. Let's look at it once it's working here first. Hold on. Public start. Actually, just void start. I don't know why I call it public start. Void start. Current health. Current health equals initial health. File save. So if we hit play,
So the health is not going to be out of a maximum health. That's fine. That's
do you
fine
see?
to me.
Do you see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
It
I'm
doesn't.
cool with
It doesn't
I'm
bother
cool
you
with
as much
it.
as you thought it was going to.
I
Bother
thought it
you.
was going to be a out of whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not.
So 100 health and ammo with a call. That's great.
Okay. I'm
fine
glad.
with
I'm glad that you approve.
Are you really?
Yes.
Okay. I am too.
We're gonna need a lot of. We're gonna need a lot of ammo for level 2.
Can you hold the fire button down to fire?
Can you hold the fire button down to fire?
keep clicking.
Right now, you can't. We can change that though.
That should be a different gun.
Yeah, honestly, it should, because this is not an auto fire gun. We're gonna pretend it's a little pew pew gun. So let's apply this to the canvas. Make sure that it works on the second level.
That's my pew 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 gun sound.
So we're gonna go to level 2.
Not like, oh yeah, cactus man.
Level 2. We have health. We have ammo. They show up.
Cactus man.
Cactus Man's coming.
Cactus
them to
man is
say-
surrounding you. We're coming to get you. Coming to get you, Cactus Man. Cactus Man, go.
I want them to go, Cactus Man, and then charge.
That would make me happy too.
They'll all just start yelling it one right after another.
So
And
the
then you'll
beginning
know to
actually
run away.
got rid of the collider on this one. I'm gonna actually just add it back because it seems to actually work.
On what?
This
Oh,
will
the
make it so that we
ceiling?
can't jump over the ceiling because it was working on the second level. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it makes our jump gimpy, but that's fine. What do we want? We want mesh collider, yeah. And file, save scene, save project, hit play. So now when we jump, yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, so what I'm going to finalize here is we're going to make sure the pickup works, which we don't have a way of losing health just yet.
You
So
can set the default lower.
yeah, that's what I'm going to do for right now. Health, we're going to set the initial health to 50. Hit play. There we go. Boop. 60. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Why are we only getting 10
Boop.
health? 10 health seems like
Boop.
nothing.
All right, 25 health. We'll switch it. But it is working, so
We could turn it down to 5, make it like the vials.
yeah, I think that up is probably better. 10 is probably fine, but 25 or 50 is probably closer to a real power up, or 100% even.
Yeah.
These days.
Or
I think
150.
25% is about right.
Yeah.
I think ammo, it's about right.
So let's make it so that when we collect this thing, it actually destroys itself and has a little effect when we do that. So I'm going to go to ammo health. I'm going to create public. I like to put these above. public game object health effect, public game object ammo effect.
Plus pi health.
We could add a shield.
And I'm going to do something.
So
I'm
if
going
you pick
to
up the health, it gives you 100. But if you are at or if you are near enough to 100, you could pick up a shield instead, and it'll give you up to 50.
See, I like the Doom. Yeah, the Doom way of handling health was always my they had armor and health. I just like it when it. No, I like it when they just have big health bonuses. So like when it goes above 100% health.
So
basically.
I'm gonna make the health be green, and that way we can color code our power
I was
ups.
thinking for the shield.
So
Because normally you want health to cap at the maximum.
Yeah, and
the
then
shield would allow you to go above the maximum.
they call that an overshield in Halo.
all right, health effect, ammo effect, and what we will do is instantiate health effect. Thank you, macOS, for making the show more fun.
That it was so slow.
It was so slow.
How do you do that when it's
You hold
slow?
shift and you do something. So like if we hold shift and then I slide to the left, or actually I guess it doesn't work on that one, but yeah, hold shift and like minimize and you get like no, where is it? Where is it? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So things like that. Health effect, transform.
I don't know why that was so funny.
Transform.
The slowness of it was
Position.
perfect
Yeah,
because
it
it was
really
like
was.
watching it and you couldn't do anything about it.
Oh!
All right. Moment of the show tonight is Mac OS. Hit ammo effect. And
okay.
finally, we're going to actually destroy this game object for real.
No!
So,
I'm so attached physically and
What
emotionally.
did you change the health? What is it at now?
So-
100 or-
health is at 100 right now. But I'm going to switch it back to
50?
50 for testing purposes.
No, I meant the power up value.
Oh, the power value. Let's change that. Let's. Should I just change the default here as well? Just 25%.
Yeah.
Ammo should probably be greater than 10 also.
Okay. Cool.
50.
Let's make it 50.
Sure.
Let's make this 52 then.
Okay.
So we get half health and half ammo for these are big boxes. So we'll start with 50 health. We're going to go to the actual power up and change these values. Wait, where are the values? Oh, we didn't actually apply them, did we? Good to know. All right. 50.
And
50. And we're going to apply all this stuff. We're going to save. Scene. Save all. Save project. And what else are we going to do? We're going to power up test. We need health effect and ammo effect. So I'm going to make a couple little texture. No, I'm not going to make textures. I'm just going to make a green and a red particle effect for right now. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to look at the cactus particle gibs. And we're going to break prefab instance. We're going to call this health effect. And this one, we're just going to make it a single color. It's just going to be green. And I'm just going to leave it exactly the same otherwise for right now. And we're going to create
Is
a
it
prefab.
super green, though?
Super green. Delete the health effect. So now we got health effect. And what we're going to do is I'm going to duplicate this again. Save all. And we're just going to be really cheap. We're going to call this ammo effect. And all we're going to change is make this red. So file, save scene, save all, save project, hit play. Oh, let's actually put these on the power up. So ammo effect for ammo effect and health effect for health effect. Let's apply this to the prefab, hit play. So now when we pick it up, boom, we got health. And if we pick it up from the other angle,
Can we
boom,
change that
we got...
to red? The purple thing to red?
yeah, we can do that.
Just so it's consistent with the particle?
Yeah, sure, for right now. Let's go to our power-up. We're going to go to the sphere. Cube.
I actually have one other suggestion.
And we're going to make it...
Oh,
It's
wow.
called diffuse 2, evidently. Sweet.
That's because it's the
Yeah,
right number.
yeah.
I have a kind of a suggestion. I think that the particles should actually be bigger. More particles.
More particles?
More particles. I want more particles.
Okay. All right. More particles. So, particle effects for ammo, and... Oh, we can't group change them anyway. So, how many more? 200? Double the particles? 250?
Triple. 250.
250?
Yeah.
All right. And then...
I was
same
gonna
thing
say
for
triple.
Health effects.
But
I think you did
that-
say triple.
I did,
and
but
then
I went back on it. You said 250 and
So,
it sounded...
boop.
Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
Look at all
Look at
that
that.
health junk on the ground.
Yeah. Let's get the ammo. Boom. That's awesome.
Love it. That actually looks kind of cool.
It does.
Save all, save project.
Check in that stuff.
Let's check in all this stuff. I think... Well, actually,
I'll do one quick
let's do
thing.
one more thing.
What do we want to do?
Stuff. I'm not going to set up a weapon switching system, but I am going to make an automatic weapon, and we're going to get a lot of ammo and kill all those dudes on the second level.
Yay!
So let's actually change the max ammo a bit too. So actually, oh wait, it'll be a different gun, so it'll be fine. Oh, maybe it should just be 50% of the max for what the health thing does.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't we implement
Yeah,
that
let's do
real
that.
quick?
Let's do that real quick.
You could
so-
actually say that the health, the
So the
The
player health
number?
will still just do as a number.
No, I would actually do that as a percent. To be complete. Well, the ammo should be a percent. I guess health should be a number because we were just going to do it.
I'm going to do float ammo amount 50.0 F. What we're going to do is instead of just
Might as well make it 0.
sorry
0.5 F.
0.5 F. Thank you. Ammo percentage.
I think you wanted to refactor that.
Yeah, but I didn't. So ammo amount, ammo percentage. But so what we want is plus equals gun dot max ammo times ammo percentage.
Nice.
Save. And that should hopefully
So
we won't
let's-
have a type problem. We do have a type problem, so we will just call this now a int. Int.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Save. Alright, so now I'm going to create another gun real quick.
Pick it up.
Pick it up? Alright, picking
Should
it
go
up.
to 60. No, not that way.
Oh, the other
That
way.
was the health way. Boom, 60.
Perfect.
Picked up ammo.
Alright, so what we're doing now, I'm
Minus
going to
1 point for missing a bug. Minus
duplicate-
1 point for missing a bug.
duplicate, we're going to call this machine gun. It's going to be very similar to basic gun. And as a matter of fact, wait, so gun makes an assumption, so we already have a situation here.
What's
so
the assumption that
the
gun-
assumption that gun makes is that it's not automatic here. So it's doing the logic of whether or not you can fire.
Oh, that should be like...
So
should the gun be deciding that?
So
It should actually
yeah, can fire should probably be handled in the
be in the basic gun.
basic gun. All right, so yeah, let's look at gun. We're going to I'm just thinking about how I want to do this. Keep button down, fire button, and current ammo, and can fire. So we make it so that Can fire is a separate check.
Can fire, will
Remove
fire.
Fire delay.
Can't stop, won't stop.
All right, yeah, let's just start doing it. Let's see how it feels. Basic gun. Actually, before I do this, contain the definition for this is called machine gun. Save. I guess we could just do a full override on it. That's what I'm going to do for right now. So we're not going to call base.fire. And we're just going to do the full check in here for right now.
Okay.
So we will just grab all of these things and change this into oh wait, no, that won't work because fire is being called by that. Never mind.
You could put it on in update in machine gun.
Yeah, but can we override update completely? We'll touch on this another time.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that,
Yeah.
that we need some
Yeah.
time to kind of absorb all of this.
So we changed the percentage thing and we added this. Yeah, that's fine. Stuff. All right.
But you were planning on taking it out of update anyway, so whether you're overriding the complete
Yeah,
update or not,
yeah.
the other
Yeah.
update's empty. But I think that you can set it up so you'd have to call base update in order to do both. of
Whoa,
them.
whoa, Hall of Mirrors going on right now.
So thank you for joining us tonight. If you have any questions, please email me. PushyPixels, email us. PushyPixels@PushyPixels.com. You can also tweet me at Drakfire. That's DRAKFYRE. You should buy Phil's game, Robot Alone.
I
It's
made a
cool.
game.
It's
It's
awesome.
Robot Alone.
It's on iOS. You should do it. It's fun. It's $1.
Yeah, buy it for $1. It's fun. It's good times. Good times for all. It's like Puro 2 action.
Pure
Anyway.
to action.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. It's a thing. It's a thing that this place that I'm on. And I'm Magmalemur on there. MAGMALEMUR. But you know what? More important than following me on Twitter, support Cooking with Unity. That's
Yay,
right.
support
Support
Cooking with
Cooking with Unity.
Patreon.com/CookingWithUnity. Put money in. Have a good night. We'll see you when we see you. It'll probably be this weekend.
I'm on Twitter.
All right. Freeze frame. All right, I'm going to switch it back to main screen, and I'm just going to look at the comments, and
There's a lot of talking. Then I went off about Evangelion for a while. I don't know how that happened. Oh, because of Omega Boost.
all right.
There's not much banter going on right now.
Yep. All right.
That's okay. I don't really have much to
Toasty!
say. But we should wait a few minutes so it can do its.
Yeah, I guess. I guess we can wait. I think it's probably fine at this point. Here, hit refresh and see where we're at.
Refresh. And I'll click that little thing because I have the blocker.
Yeah,
thing
that's
on
cool.
The
That's
Chrome.
cool.
We should,
Good enough.
That's good enough to me.